What are we going to make today, Snoofus? Huh? You're going to make your favorite?
Hi, I'm Ann Gentry, and I'm my doggy's mama. I am very happy to teach you how to make bone broth today. It's quite simple. It just requires you collecting bones from when you have dinner, chicken bones, not anything but chicken bones, because the other kind of bone, I have not experimented with it. If you can cook these chicken bones for 3 days in a crock pot, they will boil into something your dog can mash in your mouth.
Huh? You're going to make your favorite?
I learned this from my mom, who would scrape, for our dog Runchy, she'd scrape the innards of the bones, bone marrow, with a knife into his food. And he was a beagle, he lived to be 21 years old. So it has amazing properties to it, the marrow from inside the bone. And of course you can't feed a dog chicken bones or they'll fracture in their intestines and the dog will die. So you do not want to do that. And you should be able to snap them pretty easy in your hands. Then it won't hurt the dog and they'll get the benefit from the bones and the broth. Alternative medicine is something that even doctors are paying attention to now. I think the best course of action for anybody is to have a combination of both. So I'm making these tapes so you can investigate how to do this for your pup. And in case you live in New York City and you don't have an area on which to put this bone broth, which gets kind of smelly, so I put it outside, then you might be interested in, this is Trader Joe's, but I have no preference to any particular one. I'm not getting paid for this program, except if you like me, and I hope you hit the like button at some point in time. But I just want to say that it will say chicken bone broth on the container, as opposed to this particular package, which may look just as good, but you'll see it says free-range chicken broth. And although it's very healthy, it's not going to serve the purpose intended. So be aware to get, if you're going to substitute a commercial product, get the one that says bone on it. So now to make bone broth, you need chicken, bones, and possibly other things you want to put in the pot. Like I have today some mushrooms. Mushrooms are great for cancer preventative. You see this little mushroom pieces here. Frozen. And a lot of times a good way to get a nice selection of chicken bones to use from later is gathering them. Like when you have fried chicken or a part, I think this is a wing that you didn't want. See, this is a grouping of thighs. So you put all these unwanted scraps, leftovers, into a pot, and they'll be cooking for 3 days. So you want to go out and check, make sure there's fluid in it. I don't want any of you to burn down your houses, for goodness sake. And here's our leftover chicken from a couple of days ago. It's all going to go in the pot. I would have put skin in it because that's just fat. Then I'm going to fill it up with water, and then I'm going to put it out on the ledge because it does stink quite a bit. So I'm going to put it outside on the ledge, and like I say, check it every so often to make sure it's full of fluid. And then my crock pot happens to have a lockable lid, which is good, because if you just have an old crock pot with a piece of aluminum foil over it, that'll work too, but you really have to be sure and check, that it's full. Otherwise there's potential danger. You break this up over the dog's food, and even if the dog doesn't have an appetite, it will go for this, hopefully. I mean, I know I keep my little camper healthy and happy. So good luck to you, and God bless you all. Bye. Please press the like button. Thank you.
This is gonna be for you. This is gonna be your food now. Yes, I love you dearly. Love you, honey.